it's Tara here. In this video I wanted to show you a few different braiding techniques. I love braids, I love incorporating them into styles, updos. There's so many different things that you can do with them. So there's a few basic braids that if you know how to do these, you can do a lot of fun things with them. So we have a fishtail braid, which is 2 strands, regular 3-strand braid, also a 4-strand braid, and I'm going to show you those today. So keep watching. So first I'll show you a fishtail braid or a 2-strand braid. So what you do is taking the hair and splitting it into 2 parts. You will take a very small portion from the outside of one section and cross it over and meet the other section. And then you do the same thing on the opposite side. Take a small piece from the outside of the section and you cross it over to meet the opposite side. You continue doing this all the way down. You can take as big or as small of pieces as you want. The smaller the pieces are, the more intricate the braid will be. You can use your thumbs to cross over if you're having trouble with hand placement. If you hold each strand and you have your thumbs on the outside, you can take a small section and then cross it. Take a small section from the outside and cross it. Once you've got to the bottom, take a clear elastic hair tie, fasten the end. You can leave it just like that, or if you want to mess it up a bit, you can pull the pieces away from each other to give it a messy look. I like to pull some pieces around, soften it up. I have a big chunk right here. If you have some layers and if you're doing it to the side like how I am, you might need to bobby pin some of the pieces, which I will do right now. There you have it, the finished look. The 3-strand braid is probably the most common and most basic braid, so you might already know this one, but if not, I'll show you how to do that. So you part the hair into 3 sections, and you take the outside edge on either side and you cross it over the center, and then you take the opposite edge and then you cross that over, and you just continue crossing left over center and right over center all the way down. And once you finish that, fasten with a clear elastic hair tie. And that's it. It's as simple as that. This is probably the most common hairstyle that I wear on the day-to-day because it's so easy, it's so quick. So I do it off to the side, you could do it straight back, but it's kind of hard to reach. So I just throw it off to the side, and sometimes I throw a hat on it, and I'm good to go. Okay, so the 4-strand braid is going to be the most complicated of the 3 of them, but it's also my favorite because it's unique and you don't see it a lot. So I'll show you how to do that. Okay, ready? It's as simple and complicated as it sounds. So you part the hair into 4 sections. And what you're basically doing is you're weaving the hair. So you take the farthest section and you cross it over the section that's immediately next to it. And then the next section you're gonna go under. And then the last section you go over. So now simultaneous while you're doing that, you're taking this next section that was on the outside and now you're gonna begin crossing that one. So it just went under this piece, so now it's gonna go over the next piece and then under the last one. So now you're crossing this one, you just crossed it over, so then you're gonna cross it under the next and then over the last piece. It's a little tricky, but if you get the basic of it, it's not that hard. So now this one, we just crossed that over this one. So this one crossed under. So now it's gonna cross over the next piece and under the last one. So this one just crossed over. So now it's gonna go under and then over. So now this one is gonna go over and then under. This one goes over, under, over. See how it works? And look how fun that looks. Okay, so now we're kind of at the bottom, so I'm just gonna put them all together and tie it off with a clear elastic. And this is what a 4-strand braid looks like. It looks kind of cool because it looks like one piece is weaving through the middle. What do you think? You like it?